What's up, people? Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Cup Chasers podcast. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. It is a Champions League week. Manchester City traveled to Switzerland.
Do we still boo the anthem? No, I'm playing.
Hey, I love the anthem. I'm a fan. See my upcoming video for a full performance of the anthem.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so tune in for that. That's coming soon. But Lewis, the young boys, champions of Switzerland.
Exciting.
Are you gonna? Do you think to see a rotated side? Is it gonna be the full team?
Full team.
You're going to smash them.
They're going early because they play on a turf field. They're going to be there a day early so they can practice on turf.
On turf, yeah.
They're taking the game seriously, man. I mean, the thing about it is that we've had so many opportunities where you look at teams and you're saying, oh, we should just walk them. But we've not walked anybody. And so they have to take all these games serious because you don't have any cohesion with these guys because everybody's been injured or suspended or something stupid. And so you got to find some form. So
did you draw Leipzig? Are you on 4 points? Or did you beat Leipzig?
No, I thought they beat
Leipzig. We won all the games.
They won all the games. They won both games. Yeah. So in that context,
smacked anyone.
Yeah. Well, in that context, another 3 points. To go ahead 3 from 3 to get up on 9, and you're good.
You're good.
And you're good.
Yeah. Right.
So
take this one seriously.
I definitely think Pep's got that mentality. It's like, hey, we want to qualify early.
Yeah, get it early. Yeah, I agree.
And then maybe in game 6, when you're playing Red Star again, you know Calvin Phillips will get his minutes.
In half the youth academy because you've already qualified.
Yeah, Oscar Bob will be leading the line.
If that's
JB Tart, he'll just come out.
JB Tart. That'll be the warm-ups for the Club World Cup at that point.
Yeah, for sure. But I definitely think that I mean, I have literally seen nothing of young boys except for highlights of this year's Champions League. So I don't expect them to do much. It'll probably be low block FC if I had to guess.
I still take them seriously. I take them all seriously.
Yeah, definitely. Manchester United definitely have to take it seriously. Copenhagen have already got a decent result last time around, I believe, or it might have been game week 1. They got a draw versus Munich, versus Galatasaray, excuse me. This one is massive for United. Like, they have to have it. It's at home.
It puts them in a dangerous position.
They've already lost twice.
Dangerous position in the table. Yep.
If they don't get all 3 points here, it might already be a must-win. This might already be a must-win. That loss to Galatasaray was devastating.
Massive. Yeah.
And then I think their next trip is to
they have 0 points. Yeah.
They have no points.
Gosh. Oh, and then they're going to Turkey.
Then they have to go to Turkey.
Their next one.
No, their next one is to go back. Is to go to Copenhagen, and then they do.
And so the last day is Bayern.
Turkey.
They're gonna get smashed in that one. So they have 3 games to make their points.
They're not even making Europa.
No, they have 9. Oh,
they might if they don't get a win.
A Europa
tomorrow. It's probably done.
Oh, he should.
No, not Ten Hag. I'm just saying their Champions League hopes are probably done.
You don't think that'll be grounds for him to be?
Well, if they lose at home to Copenhagen, yeah, sure.
Oh man,
Bayern goes to Galatasaray tomorrow, though.
That'll be an interesting game. Interesting game.
Well, Bayern is right kind of high right now, so I think they'll be
fun.
Yeah,
fitting in nicely.
Yeah, it should be just fine. It should be just fine. One group down, Sevilla host the Arsenal.
Big game for you guys.
Yeah,
big test.
Sevilla, who have just drawn Real Madrid.
Big test.
1-1.
1-1.
And their
at the weekend
is alive. Ramos is doing Ramos things.
I'm worried, guys.
Big test.
Still doing it.
I'm worried.
You should be. Yeah, Sevilla.
If we play like we did on Saturday, rough. It's gonna be rough pumpkins.
Or if you play like you did against Lens.
It's gonna be rough pumpkins. Well, the performance against Lens was for the same reason that we performed poorly against Chelsea. It was a really strong, smart, disciplined, tactical press. we struggled with it. And the really big thing that we struggled with in Lawns was we just did not expect that environment for 100 minutes to just be balls to the wall. Sevilla is going to be like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be loud. It's going to be raucous. It's going to be hostile for 100 minutes. And I'm very, very interested to see where Martin Odegaard shows up or not in this game.
Why are you going to do that, man, like that? Is that necessary, sir?
Hey, I love Martin Odegaard.
Is that necessary, sir?
I am a massive fan, but I call him like I see him. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. If you pull a Romelu Lukaku, I'm going to call you out. If you pull a Kevin De Bruyne, I'm going to give you your flowers. Like, it just is what it is. And in the last few games, okay, great. Odegaard, you did awesome versus Bournemouth because they gave you the ball. They let us have all kinds of space, and we dumped 4 on them. Great. You got to do that against City, against Chelsea, against Lens, in an away environment that's super hostile, like we're about to go see tomorrow. You need to step up and be the guy because, okay, yes, Rice is already the guy just because that's who he is. But Odegaard has the armband. He needs to be the leader in moments where the crowd's against us, the game's going against us, the ref's against us, the other team is just kicking the crap out of Scugarella. We just have to go and deal with that. And Odegaard needs to be the center of it. I want to see Tamayasu. I want to see Aaron Ramsdale. I might be disappointed on both of those counts.
Well, you get Kai in this game.
Okay.
Because he didn't start against us. So I think he starts against Sevilla.
Okay. Maybe. As long as we don't see Jorginho again.
But I think that displaces Odie. I see. He'll play.
If Rice plays the 6, then Havertz 8, Odie.
Well, is Partey playing? Is Partey hurt?
Sure.
Isn't he always?
He played the U.S. and was fine.
Isn't he always? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with that. I want to see Partey, Rice, Odegaard.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. And in that case, I don't think Havertz will start.
Right.
We definitely need to play our strongest team. It's Sheffield at the weekend, where we at home, no less.
Yeah,
and this is a big game. Like you said, this is a big game for you guys.
It's massive. If we lose this game, we're in trouble. If we lose again, we're in trouble because Lens drew Sevilla. We're dead last if we lose this game.
And Sevilla drew. Oh wow, yeah.
We're dead last if we lose this game.
Mm-hmm.
This is like because it was so close to the Chelsea game. I haven't really thought about it at all, but this is massive for our Champions League. And
there's still 3 points. I mean, you got 3. You're not like United in trouble.
No, but we also didn't expect to have that performance in France.
Right.
And so I'm worried about away performances in the Champions League. We lost at PSV last season. In the Europa League, we lost at PSV last season.
Out, wasn't
it? You think Lens wins against PSV?
That was
No, they got knocked out against Sporting.
We lost to Sporting Lisbon, but it was the last group game. It was the very last group game, and it didn't matter. But we went to PSV and still did not win the game. I think Lens will do just fine versus PSV. I don't know if you actually watched that game, Arsenal versus Lens. That atmosphere is hostile. It's not great. And Lens are on top of the group. They're already, so they're flying high. They're going to have no reason to fear PSV. They'll be up for it. And if Lens beat PSV, I won't be even a little bit surprised. Not at all.
Well, they should. They're at home.
Yeah. So this group that everyone's like, oh, Europa League group. Well, Arsenal are struggling. in this Europa League
That's
group.
the actual group of death is this
Yeah,
one.
the dark horse group of death.
Dark horse group of death.
Didn't really realize that all these three of these teams are, or four of these teams are evenly matched. Apparently,
right.
Sevilla maybe have underperformed.
Yeah.
In the group, especially coming off the back of a huge draw versus Madrid, they're gonna be confident as well, man. Simeone ain't scared. He ain't scared.
No, he ain't scared.
Yeah, it's
Diego.
I'm looking forward to it. Of course, it's the Arsenal always love seeing him play. Big away day. I'm excited, but also nervous. I definitely think we got to show up. We got to show up in a big way to get anything from this game. Honestly, if you say it's a 2-2 draw, I'll be right now happy with that. I'll be fine with that. Get out of there, not having not lost. Get your point. And we move.
Yeah.
Newcastle
looks interesting though.
Absolutely. Newcastle play Borussia Dortmund at St. James.
And Dortmund need to win this game.
Listen, though, but if Dortmund's one of those teams, like you get what you get, right? Like remember how you treat them at St. James, because when you have to go into Germany
and play against the yellow wall,
Dortmund,
like you'd rather play them first on the road so you can get them at home.
Yes, I want.
Okay, try to drop your Premier League bias for a second. And what's the worst away day in this group? San Siro, Parc des Princes. I'm not sure what the
Valda Station. The Valda Stadium.
There you go. Or St. James.
The yellow wall, then St. James.
Maybe Dortmund.
You think so?
Maybe Dortmund. Well, after that, it might be Milan.
San Siro is not a fun place. There's so much smoke. You can't see anything.
And you're worried about getting like mafia boss.
Dortmund, Newcastle, Milan, and then PSG.
Paris, yeah.
Paris is definitely that's
Paris, man.
The interesting thing that Newcastle haven't lost in 8 matches and Dortmund haven't lost in 5.
It's gonna be a good game, spicy.
But Paris walked all over Dortmund, and Newcastle dumped it on Paris.
I mean, that's
Dortmund are going to struggle. It's going to be tough, man. That's going to be a game to watch, though. That's going to be fun.
It'll be a fun one. Yeah. Also looking at it, anyone who goes to Celtics, it's always a fun match, just because of that atmosphere.
Yeah.
So Atletico going to Celtic, that'll be a fun one.
But Celtic's different. Celtic had Postecoglou last season.
Yeah, they're totally different now.
And they're a totally different team.
Yeah.
They have Brendan, right?
Is it Brendan Rodgers?
They have Brendan
Rodgers.
No way.
There you go.
He's on too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not the next.
That's tough. Let's go Madrid. That's a tough game though. Let's go Madrid's gonna be tough. But
going to Celtic though, that place is it's a bandbox, but man, it gets rocking.
Yeah.
And Celtic is on 0.
So they're gonna go.
Lazio are the ones performing in that group. Look out. That's the team where the goalkeeper scored the 90th minute winner. Wow. Yeah, man. Dude, I was so jacked for that. That was so great, man.
And then you got Barcelona, Shakhtar.
Barcelona, Shakhtar should be good. Real Madrid playing in the mountains. Didn't you send us a picture of the Braga Stadium? That looked really cool. Escapes while they're absolutely destroying teams.
Well, I mean,
how many does Bellingham have in that one?
Well,
at least 2.
According to the memes, he'd have 2 tap-ins.
Yeah, 2 tap-ins.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the Champions League this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're looking forward to, go ahead and get the likes up on the video. Thanks for being here, people. We did it. We finally hit 100 subscribers. We're actually up to 105 already. 105. We are on our way to 200. So if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Of course, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. we'll definitely be back on Thursday with the Premier League preview and the Champions League review. So I hope you have enjoyed it. I know we have. Have a wonderful evening, and you will see us next time.